Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to yet another live stream. Today's Monday, November 17th. Thanks for sharing part of your Monday with me over here at the YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about a variety of things, as we always do. We're going to focus on an anomaly up here that was spotted. It looks like it was near the sun. Could be just an artifact. We're going to come back and take a much closer look at what's going on in that video here in just a moment. Make sure you guys hit the like button before I forget to tell you. I always forget to tell you guys to do that. And I know sometimes you forget. But if you hit the like button, it just pushes the video out there just a little bit farther. And I thank you in advance. I wanted to talk a little bit too about the cosmic ray activity that's occurred there, or at least that was detected here recently. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff going on in the space world out here around our little cosmic corner of the world. Hey, what's up, Ricky and Iggy Six, a Star Family member. Welcome everybody, Infinite Consciousness. Hey, I'd say hi to everybody if I could. I love spending time in the chat room, but I got to take care of business. Look at the big cosmic ray that was detected just a few hours ago. Cosmic rays that are detected here on the Earth can come from a variety of different places. Sometimes they come from outside the solar system. I think that's what we're looking at right here. These could be the side effect of a supernova nearby, neutron star. Like I said, it could be a variety of different things, but that is one large cosmic ray that was detected. Actually, a couple of cosmic rays. And as you can see, this is brand new, 11/17, which is today. And the first large cosmic ray was detected at around 3 universal time, 6 universal time. So more than likely, most of us were in bed when that was detected. But that is one large cosmic ray burst that was detected. Thanks for the likes, guys. Once again, don't forget to hit the like button. That does definitely help the video. Thank you, Steven, Susie, Lordy Frybread, Cheryl, Rocky. What's going on, guys? Good to see you guys here. I want to talk a little bit too about the debris field that the Earth went through today. It was small, but the debris, or at least it didn't last very long. Here it is over at the Soho. Look at that. That is between the Earth and the sun. As you guys well know, the Soho, LASCO C2 and 3 spacecraft that's been in operation since 1998. Can you believe that? This thing has been up there for 27 years. It orbits the sun with the Earth. It's positioned between the Earth and the sun. And keep in mind, the imagery that we get from the Soho spacecraft, like you're seeing over here on the C3, the blue one on the right, this is a wider field of view. The left is a closer field of view. The sun is behind this darkened out disk you see right here. It's called a coronagraph. And it squelches the bright light of the sun so we can see what's going on around the sun. We can check and watch, right there you can see a CME that just went off the sun from a small solar flare. There's really nothing going on right now on the Earth-facing side of the sun. However, the Soho LASCO C2 did detect a debris field. This spacecraft only takes what we get. We only get one image every 12 minutes. So this debris field that we're looking at right here, more than likely, guys, was much larger. So are these comets out here stirring things up? Could this have been part of one of the many comets that are near the Earth? We've got Comet Lemon, we've got Comet Swan. Again, this is 1 second of a 12-minute window. So more than likely, yes, there was more debris. This is just what showed up during the very brief segment that we were able to see. And if you watch the numbers down here at the bottom, it's every 12 minutes that we see a video. So it's not like it's in real time, but it's good enough for me. This is one of my favorite spacecrafts. I've used this for many years and continue to use it to this day. And it is still working just as good today as it did I didn't start using it until 2008, and it's been working since since 1998. Unbelievable. I want to show you guys a video that was sent in by Scott Shelton. Thank you guys for all the likes. Really appreciate that. Scott Shelton took this video of the sun. He zoomed in super close. He's got a real nice setup, and he's got a solar filter, and he can get images of the sun. He can zoom in on sunspots and active regions and things like that. This anomaly showed up in one of the many sun videos that he shared with me over the years, and I'm going to leave this up to you guys. What do you think? Something showed up in the field of view right up there at around the 1, 2 o'clock position. See it right there? Almost looked as if it landed on the sun. Is this just an optical illusion? Or was there really something going on up there? I mean, we see these types of things. Let me pause it real quick. We see these types of things flying around over here on the LASCO instrument, the Soho LASCO C2 and 3, not necessarily this close to the sun, but there are things that are moving around up there all the time. Did he happen to catch one of those things that were just moving around, and he just happened to have his camera going at the right time? I don't know. It is a mystery, and it is very tough to analyze footage that's right up next to the sun like that. That's why the Soho uses the coronagraph to block out the bright sun. Obviously, in this video, the bright sun was at 1,000% full maximum overdrive, so there was no minimizing it except for what I did right here. And I just simply converted the light and dark situation here. So there's the object. It came in. That could have been inside the atmosphere, and it looked like it just kind of, I don't know, disappeared there into the corona, or what we could see of. But again, it was very bright and overwhelming. Video footage sent in by Scott out of Shelton, Connecticut. Thank you, Scott. Really appreciate that. Once again, there's the debris field, part of the debris field. I can assure you we did not see it all. This is just a very small part of the debris field. 1 second of a 12-minute segment that we get to see. Oh, thank you, Donald Street. What's up, Donald from Wisconsin? Big thumbs up for Donald. Well, thank all you guys. Donna Desmond, Star family member. We're another day closer to Friday. You're right. It's Monday. Now just watch. Here we're talking about Friday already, and it will be here before you know it. I mean, time seems like it is moving faster, and we're going to talk about that here one of these days. Our perception of time seems to be moving faster. At least it does to me and a lot of other people. I want to take you guys over to Denmark. This is a video that was sent in. A gentleman had his drone up in the sky by the name of Christian Nost. He wasn't expecting to see anything in the sky, and he noticed something over there to the right. And I mean, it accelerated at a high rate of speed. He was, again, not expecting anything, and this video is in 4K format for your viewing pleasure. Look at that. Just accelerated. Now, we're going to zoom in and take a closer look, and I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's just another drone. Well, that's what I thought, too, until I went in and took a closer look. This thing is wide. I'm talking probably 6 to 8 feet wide. Are you serious? Wait, we're going to go in and take a closer look. I put it in different formats. Watch. I stop it right in here. It's got at least 3, maybe 4 exterior lights, but I want you to I tried to pull the body forward as much as I could, but it was a bit challenging. There is a body right here horizontally. This thing was decent size, and to have that type of acceleration force, it's pretty impressive. Very impressive. Here we go again. I'm going to zoom in a little closer. You can see the body reveal itself just temporarily. And at first, you really can't see the body. It's almost like it wasn't meant to be seen. There's no airport over there. This was not an airplane. There's the body right there. You could see it just temporarily. Look how fast that thing went. I mean, it took off like, look at that. One more time. There it goes. Within a blink of an eye. What in the world did he catch rogue and randomly over there? And he wasn't looking for that. He was just, enjoying his drone. He was not expecting to see anything like that. Speaking of mystery objects in the sky, here we go. And these again are all in 4K format for your viewing pleasure. Here we go. Now one of these I want your guys' help on. It is not this one here. And I welcome your help. It's this one here. Bill sent this in near Mount Vernon. We're going to take a look at that, and I'll let you guys decide. The video was, honestly, it was one that was a little challenging to work with because it should have been on a tripod, but you'll be able to see it good enough to kind of make a decision. This video here was sent in by Charnel out of the Dominican Republic back on the night of the 5th. I also got another video from Melissa Cassidy, who apparently, I don't know if this is on the same night, but she saw something in the sky that resembled that. That, I'm assuming, is some sort of a rocket, but rocket launches don't typically always look like that, you know what I mean? It resembles this one that was seen by Melissa, and I think this was on a different night, because she said this thing here looked like in real person, you know, when she was there first person. She said it looked like it was on fire. I don't know. It's not a Chinese lantern, and it does have that like mist around it, like the one that we just saw. However, it's not moving very fast. So what in the world is going on here? I think that's a background star, or it's something they're watching it. I don't know. Stationary unknown object. Here's another object. This video was sent in by Von Black. He didn't give me a location, so I'm not quite sure where he saw this, but it was yet another mysterious light. I get videos like this pretty much on a daily basis. Some of them are very difficult to work with, and I'm not able to even use them, but I get them all the time. The ones that I am able to use and work with, like this one here, I put it in slow motion, zoomed in on it. That's basically all I've done. I put his name on it, and I would have put the location, but he didn't share the location. But there you have it, some sort of a mysterious light in the nighttime sky that he found interesting enough to videotape. Got another video that I want you guys to decide what we're looking at here. We're going to Mount Vernon. Okay, here we go. You guys tell me what we're looking at here. This video is kind of all over the place, taken on 10/8. And what happens sometimes, like in this particular case here, there, I paused it. People see these things on the fly. They take out their high definition recording device, and everybody has one. Everybody's got a smartphone these days that has the capability to make a video in a moment's notice. What did he see here? He was totally taken by surprise by this thing. He said it was not an airplane. If it was an airplane, it was unlike anything he had ever seen. I'm going to let you watch the video. In fact, I'm going to step it fast forward because a lot of it is kind of, you know, bouncing around a little bit. He did the best that he could. What is that thing? There's no blinking lights like an airplane would typically have. He did a pretty good job right here. Then I think he was moving around and something happened. I don't know. Let me pause it right in here. This thing was big, very, very big, whatever it was. The lights were big. They were attached to something bigger that we really can't even see. It wasn't making any noise. I'm just wondering if this is one of those large triangle crafts.
Take pictures.
Somebody else was there with him.
Trying to take pictures. That's the coolest spot.
He said it's cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of step it forward a little bit to the good parts, and I'll stop at the good parts. Again, no blinking lights. This was very cool. This was near Mount Vernon, I believe Mount Vernon, Illinois, which is in southern Illinois. Spotted this in the nighttime sky, him and another, I believe, one or two witnesses. What are we looking at there? Big boomerang, big triangle, not an airplane because there's no classic blinking lights on there. There would be amber lights. There would be at least a green light somewhere. And there are none. One big object spotted above Mount Vernon. And his video was nearly 3 minutes long, so I've just kind of condensed it for presentation purposes, but he said this was definitely not an airplane. And again, this is just one example of many hundreds I get throughout the course of a month of mysterious lights in the nighttime sky. And a lot of times, they're so high up in the sky, they're next to impossible to even work with. This one was workable, but I couldn't, when I did go in, it just created more interference. So I'm like, you know what, we'll just leave this one as is. I like to go in a little tighter and remove all the movement like you see right here. But the whole video there was movement all over the place. He was so excited when he saw this thing that he had a hard time keeping the camera straight. Like right there, I just kind of stepped through an entire minute of the camera bouncing all over the place. But I did take a close-up view of this thing, which is right here, and there's what he saw. That thing was probably somewhere in the neighborhood of a good 150 feet wide. But you can't see a body. It's difficult to say what he saw for sure. But he saw something really cool in the sky above Mount Vernon that was quiet, wasn't making any noise, had large lights, and apparently had a large body that the lights were on. Once again, above Mount Vernon on 10/8 of 2025. Very cool, guys. Keep them coming. What else do we have here today? That was Bill, the Sky Mystery, Denmark. Had some other thing. Oh yeah, the cosmic ray, which we started off on, the sun anomaly. Oh, sun update. Speaking of the sun, we've been following the activity on the sun here recently. Look at the Earth-facing side of the sun now. Talk about quiet. I had to adjust the solar flux over here at the website. That's the solar output, the total solar output. It's down to 130, which is pretty low for solar maximum because it gets lower the fewer sunspots and active regions there are facing the Earth. And as you can see, we're dealing with pretty much nothing. There's a small region right here, 4284, very quiet. Won't be any type of major flaring coming out of there. We might see a very small flare, but nothing to get excited about. And yes, if there were a flare to come from there, it would indeed be Earth directed. But looking at the solar flare activity, pretty quiet. Saw an M-class solar flare yesterday, none today, no X flares in the last 3 days, 83 total for solar cycle 25. So the solar activity is very quiet. Here's a look at the Schumann today. The Schumann's very quiet. Been a little bit of background noise, but overall, not too much. Saw a spike yesterday that lasted about 2.5 hours, and there was somebody saying that it spiked up over 100. It did not spike up over 100. It spiked up into the high 40s, into the 50 range, but I'm not quite sure where they got 100 at, but it was not 100. It was just above 50. So anyway, guys, once again, the sun is quiet, no coronal holes facing the Earth, no sunspots facing the Earth, not too much happening with the sun, and probably won't see anything happening for at least another 48 to 72 hours. Coming over here to the homepage of the website, today's feature photos sent in by Carrie out of Mounds, Oklahoma. Are you serious right now? That looks like a big mothership in the sky above Mounds, Oklahoma. Great photos. And if you guys have any photos you'd like to share and you want to feature them in a video, or I'll put them here on the homepage of the website, you can send your photos to reports at mrmbb333.com. If you have videos and or photos that won't attach to the email for whatever reason, come over here to the website once again. Right here, have a large video. In fact, I'll click on it, watch. It's a simple Dropbox, and you can drag photos, you can drag videos in here. Just somewhere on the photo or video, put your name, date, and location. That's all you got to do. All right, guys. Well, listen, that is all I got for today. Had the solar. The bit of solar activity over here on the LASCO C2 that was not solar activity. That was a debris field. Wasn't stirred up by the comets and all the activity in the solar system. That remains to be seen, because this just literally came out of nowhere and was definitely a surprise. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for spending part of your Monday with me. Remember how fast the weeks go by. It will soon be Friday once again. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.